In the past, RFPs have proven to be a struggle to manage, and we have found ourselves in endless email chains discussing who is responsible for answering each question and attempting to track the status of the response. This, along with the lack of organized content in past RFPs for easy reference, have led to a slow response time and a complicated and confusing RFP response process. To combat these struggles, we are happy to introduce a newly adopted solution for PB software called RFPIO. RFPIO is an online tool that features automated RFP responses and promotes effective collaboration amongst teams. It is accessible from any web browser by visiting app.rfpio.com. With RFPIO, we have transformed the RFP response process. RFPIO allows us to turn an unanswered RFP, which in this case has 2 blank response columns, into a completed RFP that's ready to be sent back to the customer or client. The process is as simple as importing the file into the tool, assigning users to respond to questions from within RFPIO, and then exporting the RFP, either back to the original file or into a PB branded template. With such efficiency comes a number of benefits. It is now easier to understand your responsibilities and gain a more holistic view of the project status via simple-to-read dashboards. This project overview is automatically generated for each project or RFP that you are assigned on. It shows the various individuals assigned to a project and their respective progress towards completion, as well as the RFP's due date, a summary of the number of questions completed so far, and a status indicator for the various sections of the RFP. For each imported RFP, we also have this comprehensive section view. Here, we can see the title of each of the sections, the individual users assigned on each section, the fraction of questions answered, and the status of the section, whether it be not started, in progress, or completed. The implementation of RFPIO has eliminated the need to search through endless documents for past responses, saving us time and allowing us to churn out RFPs faster than ever before. This is attributed to the tool's centrally accessible and filterable repository of question and answer pairs, known as the Answer Library. The Answer Library has been pre-seeded with over 3,200 questions and answer pairs for software alone across all lines of businesses and regions. The Answer Library is where the search suggestions and auto-response answers are drawn from when responding to RFP questions from within the tool. This is the whole automated aspect of RFPIO. It's also important to note that the Answer Library can be viewed even when you are not assigned on a project, as I'm doing here. This makes it an even more powerful tool, as it can be useful for employee onboarding purposes or just in general as an additional resource or reference point. All question and answer pairs in the library have at least one tag attributed to them. Tags are what keep the content organized and provide context to where the response is being drawn from when responding to an RFP from within the tool. For our purposes in software, the tags that are relevant to us are those that begin with PB software, as shown here. Now that we have walked through the basics of RFPIO, we encourage you to log in and take a look. The system is currently live and up and running, so please consider using the tool for your next RFP response. If you do not yet have a login and would like an account provisioned for you, or if you have any questions, please contact myself, Sarah Warren, or Michael Rossi at the addresses shown here. Thanks for listening.